Hello everyone and welcome to your Sabel Studios Summer Reset. I'm Ayla and I'm super excited to be taking you through another Mat Pilates workout class. Wherever you are, I'm really excited for you to just take things at your own pace. Notice how your body is feeling right now, how your energy levels are, what your mind is like, and we're going to be spending 20 minutes on the mat together, feeling good for our body and our mind. Whether you have niggles or injuries at the moment, I want you to modify things as you need, taking a moment to have a sip of water or to shake things out and just breathe for a moment if anything gets painful. We never want to be working through pain, but we want to feel good after the end of this. So come standing on your mat with me. We're going to start at the back of our mat and we're just going to start with some roll downs. So big inhale, arm sweep up and over the head. Exhale, arm sweep back down. We're going to go for that 2 more times. Big inhale, arm sweep up and over. Exhale, arm sweep down, really reaching up and opening through that body. As your arm sweep down, we're going to tuck the chin in towards the chest and slowly roll down through the spine, starting with the shoulders, upper back, mid back, lower back, peeling through down the pelvis, and sending the head nice and heavy towards the mat. We want our gaze to be between our legs. Arms can hang heavy or they can hold on to each of the elbows. As you exhale, think of just lengthening through that spine, head nice and heavy. Maybe you go for some rocks side to side if that feels good. Every exhale, think of getting a little bit heavier. Place those hands down on the mat, bend your knees if need be. We're going to keep the right hand connected to the mat, open up with the left hand towards the ceiling, bending through the right knee. Return the left hand to the mat, open up through the right hand, bending into the opposite knee to hand, and return back to mat. So as the left arm opens, the right knee bends. Returning back, I think I mixed up my lefts and my rights earlier. Classic, left hand connects to the mat, right hand opens, left knee bends. Just to allow your chest to open. We're going to do 1 more on each side, really focusing on opening up with that chest. Beautiful. Using your exhale to help pull you further open. Returning back to center at your own pace. We're going to slowly start by lifting up through the pelvis first, keeping the head and the arms heavy, slowly restacking the pelvis, and then restacking the spine 1 vertebrae at a time before we roll all the way up, giving those shoulders a big roll down at the end. Amazing. We are feeling a little bit warmer through the spine. We've stretched out the back of the legs. Now take a step to the front of your mat. And we are going to go for some lunges to start us off. So left leg stays connected to the floor. We're going to step back with the right leg and then return back to standing. So we're finding a 90-90 lunge where both of our legs are in a 90-degree angle. Dropping that right knee down towards the mat. Exhaling to push up. Inhale, lower. Exhale to stand. Always breathing out through that hardest part of the movement and finding that full range where you can. Wonderful, team. Just finding yourself on the mat as we get started. Beautiful, big squeeze through that left glute. In 3. Now we're going to add on lots of fun things just to make it more interesting. If you want to take them or leave them, doesn't bother me at all. I want you to challenge yourself as you can, but also, just notice how your body feels and work well with it, work alongside it. You don't want to be pushing it through anything uncomfortable, but a challenge. Remember, a challenge always makes you feel good, so give it a go. 1 more here. Wonderful. We're feeling warm. Let's bring that knee up towards the chest. Find a second of balance before you drop the leg back down. Find that reverse lunge. Exhale, squeeze and stand. Find a second of balance. Return that leg back down. Wonderful. Taking this really nice and slow. As you bring that knee up to your chest, take a moment to hold it there, really lifting up through that left glute. before you return it down. Wonderful, team. Keep moving through here. Wonderful. I want you to think of dropping really low and then extending up really high. Find the difference between them. Yeah, just notice the difference of feeling that stretch and extension through that glute and through that leg. In 2. Beautiful. Last one. Like this. Find your reverse lunge. We're going to lift to the left heel off the mat, lower it down, and back up to your chest. Beautiful. Lower that leg. Lift the left heel, release it down, and return the leg up. Wonderful. So we're finding that heel raise of that left foot, just adding a little bit of a shift of balance. So you want to make sure your weight is in between both of your feet. It's dropping down right into the center. Wonderful. We've got our next layer coming on now. So find that 90-90 lunge. Lift to the heel, hold the heel if you can. We're going to, we've got the wobbles. Open up your chest towards that front leg. Return back to center. Drop the heel, lift the knee back up to chest. Whoa, that's spicy. We're gonna come down, lift the front heel. Hands can come to heart, twisting the chest towards that front leg. Returning back to center, dropping the heel. Find your leg come through. Drop down into that 90-90 lunge, hands to chest, lift the front heel, twist, return, drop the heel, leg sweeps through. Wonderful. We're really firing up that left glute and quad as we lift the front calf. Amazing. Taking it really nice and slow. I want to see if you can drop that back leg nice and low. That back knee, sorry, nice and low as you find your lunge. You've got 3 more like this, team. I know you can keep doing it. Use that exhale breath to draw you up and find that control, that beauty in that control of that movement. You've got 1 more like this. Let's finish it off together. Find that lunge, lift that front heel, twist to the chest. We've got 3 chest twists. You can do it, I promise you, in 2. Keep that back knee nice and low. In 1, holding it there. Lift to the front heel or drop the heel, whatever feels best for you. We're gonna pulse the lunge. We've got 10, 9, 8. Ooh, spicy. Feel yourself draw up through that front glute. In 3, in 2, 1. Sweep that leg forward, bring your knee to chest. Final bit here. Hands come to heart center. Focus in on that balance. We're gonna twist our chest towards our leg now. Twisting that chest towards the leg. Return it back to center. I've got the shakes, you can do it as well. In 3. Keep moving here, guys. Don't stop, don't stop. Find a spot on the floor. Help you balance. Feel that rinse of the spine. 2 more like this. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. 1 more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, return. And drop it all down. Oh, shake it out. Amazing work, team. Let's come down onto the mat. Coming down on your hands and your knees. Just find a 4-point kneel. Tucking the chin in towards your chest. Take some cat-cow stretches. Rinsing out through that spine. Maybe some side bends as well, if that feels good, just for the side body. Using your breath to slow you down a little bit. Wonderful. Let's cross the heels. We're going to come back into a seated position. So we're going to move into some abs now. Let's bring the feet in front of us, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're going to just start by reaching the arms out nice and long in front of us. As you do this, I want you to think of lifting through the crown of your head, sitting nice and high off your butt, not letting yourself sink down just yet, but we're staying nice and lifted. Notice how your neck is long, everything is gorgeous. We're gonna go into a C curve. So tucking through the pelvis, and we're gonna find a scoop of our belly, just like the letter C, and then we exhale, curl and lift. Find that length through the entire back body, up through the spine. Inhale, find that C curve, tucking through the pelvis first. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, draw up nice and tall. Inhale. Really pressing the belly down, find a big C as you round through the spine, but still stay supported through the front body. Exhale to lift. I want you to think of your spine like a string of pearls. We float them down and find that C. We tuck the pelvis under by shortening the space between our hips and our ribs. We want them to stay nice and connected while still pressing the belly button towards the mat. And then we exhale, draw everything back up, and we restack that string of pearls nice and high. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl back up. You might be familiar with a little C curve from your reformer classes, so I trust that you're smashing it at home. Let's add on again. Take or leave any modification as you like. Extending those arms long, we find that C curve. Let's lift the left leg, tap the toes down, and curl back up again. Lower down, lift with the right leg, find your tabletop, return, and lift with the chest. Lowering down, lifting that left leg, finding a nice 90-degree angle with the knee, and lifting up. As we lift that leg, our lower abs are going to switch on as well, just trying to keep us nice and stable. Wonderful. Keep moving through here, team. Moving nice and slowly through your curve. And as you sit back up, drawing up nice and high off your tailbone. Even as you lower, I don't want our lower back to touch the mat at all. We're still staying lifted and supported as we lift that leg and we lower down. All our weight is in our core. And so we want to make sure our side tummy muscles are really wrapping around our midsection. We've got a cylinder of core muscles that is switched on and firing, helping give us that support. Keep moving here, team. We've got one more like this. If you would like to stay here, be my guest. Otherwise, let's add on. We lower down, we lift up one leg, find a row towards that leg, dropping the arm towards the waist, return back, drop the legs, exhale, curl up. Inhale, we're going to alternate sides, lift that leg, draw the right hand towards the right glute, return the arm back, drop the leg, exhale, curl back up. Inhale, curl, lift, exhale, pull, inhale, return, curl back up. Keep moving here, guys. That little twist with that side body row is going to engage our obliques, so those side waist muscles. As we think of ourselves pulling down, 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 as far as our range of motion allows while we stay nice and still with that body. I want us to do 2 more on each side. If this is feeling a little bit too challenging, keep going with those leg lifts. Just take that modification as you need. We're so close here, almost finished this core series. You've got 1 more each side. Beautiful. Now, we have not much longer. Let's lower back down. See if you can lift both of those legs. Tap them back down. Exhale, curl back up. I know we can do this. Lower down. Lift both of those legs. Tap them back down. Reach up. If this is feeling a little bit too challenging right now, that is okay. Go for that single arm and leg row. And next time you're in this class, you can give that next level up a challenge. Give it that challenge. Next time you're in this class, you can give that next level. I've really lost my wording. That's okay. Next time you're here, you can give that next... That's okay. Next time that you are here, you can give that next level up a go and challenge yourself. But wherever you are, don't stop. Even as I'm talking away at you, we're so close here. Now, these double leg hover is feeling good, and you're still lifted up off those glutes. Add in that row, holding those legs long, rowing the hand towards the waist. Go for 1 each side before you return the legs down. Exhale, curl back up. We've got 3 more of wherever you are at, whatever layer you are taking, you are moving. I am proud of you. Don't stop here. I've got 2 more. I'm going to do them with you. Really slow and controlled. Oh, all the abs are firing. 1 more here. Finish it off. Full range of motion. Return the legs. Exhale and release. Find your legs on a little butterfly. Give them a little bounce. Reach over your legs and just release with that core. In through the nose, out through the mouth to sink a little bit deeper. Amazing work, team. 1 more breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Amazing. Let's roll all the way back up. Give those shoulders a big roll up. Extend the legs long. We're going to come onto our belly for a second and just give our back a little bit of a massage out. So pressing your hands in front of your shoulders. We're going to press up and away, keeping the hips connected to the mat. Just send your gaze up, a little bit of an arch through the back body. Sometimes our lower back can feel a little bit tender after that one. We want to make sure we're doing our form beautifully. Beautiful. 1 more time here. Let's press up and away. Come back into a child's pose. Drop the heels back, slowly rolling up through the spine. Big roll out of the shoulders at the top. And we are going to come up to standing. So finding yourself back up on your mat, we're going to do the other side of lunges. So I'm going to face this way to make sure I don't say the same side again, but finding yourself at the top of your mat, this side we're going to place, this time we're going to place our right, finding yourself at the top of your mat, this time we're going to keep our right leg connected to the mat and our left leg is going to step back. Kate, just cut that bit out. Now that I know it's this leg, I'm just going to turn around. Thanks, Kate. Okay. Beautiful. Once you are up on your mat, we are going to keep our right leg connected to the mat and our left leg is going to step back into that lunge. So when we are ready, stepping back with the left leg. Oh, got the wobbles already. This is going to be good. Finding that lunge. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Beautiful, team. Finding that 90-90 lunge. I want you to pretend you've got headlights on your hips and they are both pointing forward, making sure particularly that that left leg isn't opening up towards the side. We also want to imagine we're on train tracks and both of our legs are staying parallel. We don't want them to go on the same track, but we want them to go in nice long lines. Using that exhale breath to stand and squeeze. Oh, got the wobbles again. We're feeling good, team. You're doing so well. This is our last little bit of movement. Finishing off, making ourselves nice and even. Let's bring that left knee up towards our chest, our first layer. Bringing that knee up towards your chest. Returning it back down, find your lunge. Exhale, squeeze and lift, knee to chest. Return that leg down, find your lunge. Making sure we still get that full range of motion as we step back into our reverse lunge. Keep working through this, team. Amazing. I see you at home getting those glutes burning up. We want all that weight on our right leg as we squeeze and lift. And then the weight distributes between both of our legs as we find that lunge. We've got 2. Use that exhale. In 1. Let's add on. Find that 90 lunge. Lift to the front heel. Lower the front heel down. Squeeze and stand. Return to your 90-90 lunge. Lift that front heel up. Lower that front heel down. Find your lunge. Find your sweep through. Beautiful, team. Keep working here. As you lift that front heel, I want you to think of going up into a stiletto, lifting really nice and high, engaging through that calf as you lift up. Wonderful, finding that stability as you ground through those toes. Killing it here, team. I'll keep moving with you. You're not alone in this. In 3. Let's add on. 1 more here. When you are next down there, lift up that front toes. Hold the toes, lift up the front heel. Hold the heel lifted. Hands come to chest. We're going to twist towards that front leg with some wobbles. Return back to center. Lower the heel. Sweep through. Oh, bring that knee up to your chest. Wonderful. Sweep back. Find a 90-90 lunge. Hands to chest. Lift through the front heel. Twist towards your right. Lower the heel. Sweep through with the leg. Wonderful. I've definitely got the wobbles. I hope you do too. It's a good sign. Twist towards that front leg. Use that exhale breath to help you stand and squeeze. If any of these layers is just feeling a little bit too much for you today, just pare it back. Take the layer before and keep moving through. As long as you're moving, that's amazing. We've got 2 more like this, team. Lifting up nice and high with that front foot, finding that full range of motion in your twist before you squeeze and stand. Whoa, got the wobbles. Beautiful. Next time you are down, find that heel lift. We're just going to go for the twists. Finding that full rinse of the spine. Use your exhale to twist over. Inhale, return back. Exhale, twist over. Inhale, return back. You've got 2 more here. Can you lift up a little higher with that front heel? In 1. Stay lifted through the front heel. Stay low in the leg. We're going to pulse those hips down. If that front heel is doing too much, lower it down. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 4. Can you lift that front heel if it's dropped? In 3, 2, 1. Exhale, squeeze and stand. Bring that knee up. This is your last bit. Hands to chest. Let's twist towards that front leg. Return it back to center. Exhale, twist around towards the front leg. Return it back. Twisting towards that left leg. Whew. It's burning, it's burning. You can do it in 5 seconds. In 4. In 3. In 2. 1 more twist. Return and tap it out. Amazing work, team. Staying on your mat. Let's bring those arms in a big sweep. As you inhale, exhale, sweep them back down. Chin folds to chest, slowly rolling through the shoulders. Lower upper spine, lower spine. Rounding down through the pelvis. The top of your head hanging nice and heavy. Gaze between your legs. Find your breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth, hanging nice and heavy. Soft bend in those knees. 1 more here, in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Bend those knees, hands come to mat. Walk the feet out behind you. Find a downward dog. Pressing the heels down, maybe pedaling through the legs. Just feeling that stretch through those hamstrings. Bend the knees. Find your 4-point kneel. Cross the heels. Come to seated. And then we're going to come to lying down on our backs for a little bit of a cool down stretch. Bringing the left leg across your right knee and drawing it nice and close towards your chest. Through this cool down, I really want you to focus on that breath. Using every exhale to just release a little bit further into that stretch. Whether that looks like relaxing through the shoulders more, pulling the leg closer to your chest, or releasing through the glutes. Just really intentionally focusing on, just opening up that body. 1 more breath here. Keeping the left leg crossed over the right knee, we're going to extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding on behind your thigh Maybe you point and flex the toes here. Give the ankle some circles. Let's drop that leg down towards the mat. Bring the left knee in towards that chest and then cross it up and over the side body. Opening up through the left arm, gaze following the arm. Keeping both your shoulders planted on the mat, use that exhale to just release the leg over a little bit further. You've got 3 breaths here. And returning back onto your back. Bring those knees pointing up towards the ceiling. Let's cross the right leg over the left knee and draw it in towards your chest. Now, if you haven't spent enough time in any of these stretches, or if anything is feeling a little bit extra tight, feel free to come revisit these stretches. I'll just pause the video where it is and take a little bit longer, just feeling into that breath. Noticing how your body feels now that you've moved, how your mind feels now that you've moved. One more breath here. Let's extend the left leg towards the ceiling, grabbing on behind the thigh. Maybe point and flex the toes or roll the ankle. Still staying connected in with that breath. Let's drop the left leg onto the mat. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. And then we're going to pull it across our body. Opening up the right hand. Gaze follows the hand. Keeping both shoulders connected to the mat, twisting through that spine. Using your exhale to sink further in. Maybe you close down the eyes for these final couple of breaths. You've got 2 more breaths like this. Returning the legs back to center. Give them a big hug in towards your chest. Maybe some circles with the knees. And then we are going to rock and roll all the way up to seated. And you are all done.